Hello, hello. This is Koi from Ray of Gratitude, giving a peace of mind to at least that one person at a time. Thank you for those that are watching this. For my frequent viewers, thank you for showing up, always commenting, liking, sharing, just viewing it. Thank you. And for any newcomers here, we tap into the creative spirit and really help us find ways to uniquely express ourselves and tap into the wellness journey, the healing journey of what is going on within our lives, what we're trying to overcome, what makes sense of it all, right? And I like to do card readings for that to help you make sense of it all. And I also have something special that I've been cooking up for my entrepreneurs in the wellness holistic crew area, right? But right now, if you stumbled across this message or you just wanted to click it, you're going to watch a random message that is from my soul care readings. I love to do something called soul care reading, which you can find and book your own reading, where you'll figure out like which energy is going on with inside of you, how we can actually transmute and bring balance to a specific chakra, and really put you in alignment with what it is that your soul is desiring, what it is that your soul is trying to achieve to this next level of where you're at right now, and ways that you can really, again, help balance your chakra energy and just really work on strengthening your intuition as well. During these type of readings and a personal reading, I will also give you a regular reading with a written up description of a few things that you can actually do creatively, because I'm a creative healer and this channel we really dive deep into creativity. But this view, we're not going to do that. Okay? So without further ado, let's just get into this reading, okay? Just rock with me. Right now we're going to talk about what main chakra is needs some extra TLC right now. You know, what's being really affected in your life right now, viewers. Let me just do this one more time. Okay. Let's do this. What's the main chakra right now? What's the main chakra we are healing? Woo, this is kind of like, let's do this. Everyone, this is the shadow side. I have a shadow side and a light side, but we're going to focus on the shadow side because it's imbalanced. So everyone lies and I don't know what to believe anymore. This is the crown chakra. And when we have a balanced crown chakra, it is open to receive from the divine. This is our spiritual door that opens us to spirit and spiritual things. When we're in the light, it's an affirmation that I will always find the truth within me, because the truth within you is connected to the truth outside of you. You know, it's connected to the spiritual truth that you align with. But right now, it's kind of like I'm a little lost. I don't know what's going on. I feel like everything is a lie. And you might even be feeling a little bit paranoid. Not so sure. The crown chakra also can somewhat make you feel anxious or like numb. You know, like, I don't feel anything. Just walking through life aimlessly, right? So let's see. Let's take a look at a little bit more about this chakra right now, what's happening. You know, no matter if you find this reading a year from now, a week from now, like, I hope that you resonate with this. And by tapping on the like button and showing up in other readings will definitely help bring more of your energy to my channel and help you feel like you are getting an actual personal reading, right? Sometimes it just hits like that. So Spirit, tell me a little bit more about what this chakra, crown chakra, is telling us. What's going on with the imbalance of this crown chakra? Okay, let's get one more. Let's take that one. I'll take 3. I wanted to take 2, but okay, rescue. Yeah, as soon as I just did that, I just felt a sigh of relief. Like as soon as I looked at this, because this is a deal here. Like a lot of your soul is really trying to reach out to higher self. Like I kind of feel like this is higher self. But if you can see, it's only just like one little hand, right? Like where is the body of higher self? How can you embody higher self? And by opening and balancing your crown chakra, right? That's how you connect with higher self. Because higher self connects you with all spiritual things and understandings and your spirit crew, your guides, all of these things, right? And if you don't believe in that, that's cool, right? But I feel that we all know, especially if you're on this channel right now, like everybody knows what the name of God is, right? But whatever you call your name of God is what we're talking about here too, you know? And right now your soul is tired. Your soul is tired of going in loop-de-loops, and it's kind of just like those feelings when, as a human, right, you're like, I am tired of everything. Like, this is really annoying. I didn't sign up for this shit. I'm really tired of it, right? But this also is like, there's a way, like you're going through a big change. You're shedding a lot of skin, but there's a need to simplify things that's going on in your life, because with change comes chaotic energy, right? Confusion, all this energy that can really feel draining. And sometimes we feel drained by people, you know, or places. But sometimes we drain ourselves because we can tend to overthink things. And honestly, those that know get this, right? When you don't listen to spirit, shit sucks. Like, your higher self is leading you. Your higher self is connected deeply with your soul journey, and it's leading you to find ways that are just destined for you to experience. Um, and really elevate, you know, on a spiritual level, in turn with a mental and emotional level and a physical level. We're here to, I don't even want to say evolve, but like we're leveling up here. And if you don't level up spiritually, then a lot of this is going to be affected within your physical world on some mess where it just feels like you have no purpose here in life. And that's really whack, because we all have a purpose here in life. And our soul is here to help us find that purpose, right? But when we don't have the crown chakra balanced and sometimes even open, you know, how can you receive? So let me go deeper, because I was going to say something, but the cards might express that. So let's just get one shuffle. This airplane keeps coming out. But you know what? This airplane always reminds me to like rise higher. Like go higher. Can you see this? Yeah, okay. I hope you can see, because yeah, sometimes the way my camera is set up, y'all, if only you can see. Give me one more card, thank you. Yeah, there's something that we need to focus here on, our emotions. And I think you know this too. And it's like, it's almost like you're learning a new or deeper way of emotional intelligence, honestly. You know, because some people don't get how there's feelings and then there's emotions. And the emotions are the energy stirred up by the feelings. You know, and we attach our feelings to these words that help us express how we truly, literally feel on the inside, you know, out. But our emotions tell like a deeper story to that. Or at least that's what I like to say. So let's just keep going. Oop. Yeah, there's a lot of baggage here that's going on. And you know this too. Okay. Of course that was going to happen. Okay. this card? Yeah. So this, my viewers that are watching this, that's really resonating with this, you're on a spiritual journey for sure. And you know this, right? And you're at a point in your spiritual journey, basically, that you are trying to understand, like, how do I level up out of this? Because I've learned a lot. You may even be at a point where you're grateful for these experiences, but you're still feeling stuck in something. Like the other day, I was telling somebody, like, there comes a point where, like, you pretty much have like 3, 4 pieces left to a puzzle that you just put together. It took you some time to put this puzzle together, but you put it together. You see the picture pretty clear, but it's like 3 or 4 pieces of the puzzle missing out of like 100 pieces, right? It's one of those 100-piece puzzles. You got like 3 or 4 left, right? And it's like, damn, I get it, but I don't get it because I don't know, like, this still feels incomplete. And you may have been working on a lot of shedding, a lot of baggage that you are holding. You have probably unpacked a lot of stuff, right? And you might have even folded some clothes, organized it, and made it look nice. But there's still some things, right? Or for some, you may have been starting to look at the baggage because you were looking for a particular thing and you still can't find that. But Spirit is here to tell you that, you're still following your North Star. You're still following this star. You're still optimistic. Higher beings, higher levels of frequencies are connecting with you, inspiring you, showing you miracles and blessings every which way. But sometimes we don't feel it because it's just so much anxious energy detached behind that, right? And I mean, when you take off on a plane, doesn't it kind of feel a little bit funny in the belly, right? You feel excited, but you also feel that energy of the plane, like, going off, right? It's a little uneasy, but it's easier than actually landing the plane, right? So, because some of you guys may be already high in the sky. Some of you, like I said, like, I really feel like those that are resonating with this right now, like, you have dug deep within the emotions, really. And you're saying farewell to a lot of things, but you're also trying to have enough patience with yourself and enough trust with yourself so you can actually be like, okay, like, what's the next destination here? Like, I thought I already healed this. You might be saying too. Okay. I think I saw that one. Okay. So the bottom of the deck here, the Prince of Pentacles. It's taken a long time. It's been a long time coming, y'all. And I want to ask, have you celebrated any of your wins? Like, what's the higher message here? This is tapping into a lot more of the unconscious energy here. Yeah, so like you're working on this worthiness, this abundance that's around you. You're working on understanding and having the capacity to actually receive this abundance within your life, within your physical life. Because again, like I was saying, like the star, there's higher beings, Spirit Crew is helping you see and meeting you and showing you which way. Like, look, here's a little blessing over here that we got for you. We're so proud of you over here, but like if you're not really aligned and tuned and grounded within yourself, as well as your spirit higher self here, right? If you're getting tired of higher self, like, yo, I'm tired, like, just rescue me. Higher self is like, I don't do that. That's not my job description. You have to. This is why you're down here. So, like, it's like you need to understand that you're planted and grounded so you can really feel more abundant within yourself, Empress, right? And walking away from some of these self-gratifying things that happen, like, overnight or quickly. I'm also looking at all these moons here, and I don't know if like the past few full moons have really rocked your world or this upcoming full moon is going to highlight something very important for you that can actually help you really find those puzzles to the pieces. Like, yes, I finally feel like I completed this. Where is my magic mushroom in the Mario board so I can just level up and not feel like a little shrimp anymore? you know, it's something that's going to be very gratifying, but you're just quite not there yet. You know, looking at this Queen of Cups and Empress, you really have been feeling the feels. You really have. But there's still this part of you that doesn't really truly feel abundant. But I think it could be, you know, if you balance this crown chakra, it could just be that it's just a perspective that you're seeing. You know, like sometimes people are like, I'm not successful, and they feel they're not successful because they're not driving a certain car or they're not making a certain amount of money, right? And a lot of times if you can simplify the terms on success, it's about waking up each day, setting a goal, and actually tackling that goal and completing it. That can be your definition of success, right? Because a lot of times we might get in our head and our ego like, oh yeah, like I want to be this famous star or blah blah blah, and that's not what your soul is here to do. That's not what your soul is telling you. And when you split past from soul and your own personal story that you think you got it going on and control, spirit will be like, yeah, you know, and it's going to feel like you're kicking and screaming and now you want to be rescued. But the real deal is that if you can open up to the spirituality of yourself, your soul, and not worry about what Tom, Dick, and Harry's spirituality looks like, focus on your true religion, you know. And I say true religion because if anybody is watching this that remembers that brand True Religion, I remember someone speaking about what that really meant, and it was really deep, and I loved it. Like, no one really spoke about it, but it's like finding your true authentic self and treating your own spiritual path, your own spiritual waking as your walking religion, you know, not on like a herd mindset type of thing. But you are on a soul level really learning how to get out of these loops, out of these cycles that keep turning and turning. Learning how to work with others as well as work with yourself. And you're walking away from relationships that don't serve you anymore. You know, unfulfilling people that feel like they don't have a purpose and you're yearning for a purpose, but you don't, you know, it's like, why subject yourself to that, right? So I made these cards. Hear me out, y'all. I like to use these cards to just really help. You know, I'm always making some cards, right? I'm using these cards to help you tap into a specific type of creativity that you have within you. And really, like if we were in a one-on-one soul care reading, I'd be cooking up a few nice ideas that can just give you that creative spark from a specific type of creativity for you to work on, right? But right now, what we're going to do is one thing that you're really naturally good at with creativity, and one thing that you need to work on, okay? So, of course, this is not a one-on-one, so whatever applies, let it, and what doesn't, let it fly. And if you don't know, just kind of tap in. If you quickly are like, nah, that's not me, then it ain't for you, okay? So, let's see really quick here. I think I want to do it like this. Okay. So you can see my lovely, my watercolors. All right, so I want to pick this. I'm going to pick like 2 or 3 since, you know, more than one person is watching, connecting with more people. And then spirit, let's see which ones, what creativity. Well, that one just flipped over. Okay, well, that's what it is then. We'll just leave it like that. So give me 1 second, you guys. Okay. Rolling, rolling. So some of you that are watching this really likes to style and design. Like you may be that stylist. You may just be like the graphic designer. You may be, um, what else? Like it's just this thing that you have that you know that you really can naturally just style or decorate things and just really come up with some things. You have a good eye that looks appeasing to others, you know, like you have that good natural eye. Some of you that may be watching this are great listeners. That's a great gift to have. And like when you utilize that through creativity, that's like using your spiritual gift of clairaudience. It's also about listening to others. You know, you may be very empathic where there are people that use certain words or just the tone of their voice, and you can kind of tell off the back that they're full of shit. Or you're like, okay, that's true. You know, like you have a keen ear here. And cooking. Some of you might be really creative when it comes to cooking, just knowing um, what tastes great for people's palate, you know. Um, you might have a good knack for just creating certain dishes that work very well for people to digest or whatnot. Like, this is something, if this is resonating with you, definitely hit the like button and comment below because I'd love to know, because this is the very first time that I use these little cards that I made. If you don't know anything about me, these are my very first card deck that I ever created, and it was all from my paintings. And so yeah, I create cards. You're looking at a few cards that I created here right now. But let's wrap this up here. For those that are looking to actually help balance this, you may, let's actually put this here, because fashion design I feel like goes with style and design. Like somewhere in the making, because there's a lot of things that deal with fashion, you know, whether you're in the sneaker industry or the clothing industry, whether you're creating these things or if you're using your imagination to just create a funky outfit in your mind, your head, or if you're the pattern maker or the sewer, you know, seamstress or whatever. This is a lot that goes with fashion, right? And also, I just heard too, fashion forward. Like, I don't think this is really that much in the industry anymore, but back in the day, they had something that people actually predicted what type of, like, what's going to be the poppin' popular brand or style, right? But now they have like style predictors or style forecasts. I'm not in the fashion industry, so I might be chopping this up, but I do know some people that are, and I think they have like some computer stuff with that, you know. And then like again, the natural stylists, they know what's hot, and then they either put it on other people that are confident or they rock that shit confidently. And the confidence is the true thing that creates actual domino effect of energy, right? From your creative styles and has people like, oh, I want to look like this. You know what I'm saying? So, this is interesting. For some, you may need to dance a little bit when you cook, okay? For some, you need to really tap into other languages or just your words, listening to the words, right? Through the listening. And some, you really need to like really just dive deeper into fashion, different eras of fashion, you know, just learning certain ways of how clothes or shoes or whatever were it's constructed, you know, like decades, centuries ago maybe, and putting that together, you know. And then for others, if any of this, you know, one of these three may help you open up your mind, you know, not have such a closed mind, allow you to trust where spirit is leading you with certain words. There's another thing that just popped in my head that sometimes people like, this is like a divination type of thing, but some people will like open a book just randomly and then let a word pop out and then just kind of start reading. If you get it, you get it. If it feels weird to you, then you might not get it. But that was a special message for someone. But yeah, like I feel that you should start dancing a little bit more. You may get more ideas, more downloads, and definitely connection with spirit more. Words, different languages. If you only speak one language, but you're drawn to another language, it just might be your ancestors. Just saying. And fashion, look into that. And just also too, if you're not really into fashion design, this may also be telling you, get dressed in a way that feels comfortable for you. Get dressed in a way that feels authentic to your soul, and don't worry about any judgment. Just know that you are connecting with whatever color you like, or whatever brand you want, or however you just want to wear things. Let go of the judgment and just wear it so you can feel good about yourself, because that's one thing that I definitely know. um, People that are true at heart when it comes to fashion and styling, that's what it's all about, making people look good and feel good at the same time. And that's what I also do with my card readings. So if you're feeling the vibe, please subscribe. I don't know how long this is, but if you're still here with me rocking, I appreciate this. um, if you want a one-on-one reading like this, it would be a little bit more intricate, but yeah, check me out, check my website out, and I'm really looking forward to new subscribers, because I've been meeting new people and have a lot of new things going on. But one thing for sure, if you like cards, you are definitely at home on this channel, because I love cards. I love expressing my truth, my authenticity through cards, and I like creating cards as well. So the card things have a special place in my heart. And if you're on my channel, you'll definitely see some cards somewhere. And if you want a one-on-one, all you got to do is hit me up, email me, or check out the link below and contact me. And until next time, y'all, I am outie. I hope this message is received well. Stick around sometime. If you're feeling the vibe, please subscribe. And definitely like and share and subscribe, all that stuff, because more people get to see that the more that you do that. Until next time, y'all, I'm outie. Peace.